where he developed Farm to Table. Now, Farm to Table is basically a box scheme, which is to try and draw the local farms to the general public. So we developed a box scheme, which Lou here, Lewis, Lou developed, which we're quite proud of. Well, while I was at Covent Garden, there was something that we actually see all around the, like where all the buskers was. There was a man juggling knives, and I thought to myself, Essex Food Festival, knife juggling or lamb cutting. So, guess what I'm going to do today? Yes, I'm going to do some knife juggling. So if we'd like to get more people in, no, that's not actually true. I am going to start cutting up a lamb. Yeah. Right, what we have here is a lamb here from Lamb Arnie. Lamb Arnie are over in the food hall. It's great local lamb. It's from Colchester. And if I'd advise you to buy lamb, it is from people like Lamb Arnie at James. It's fantastic lamb. He knows everything about it, where it's from, and I advise everybody here to buy lamb where you know where it's sourced from. It's just the most fantastic. Also, we buy a lot of pork from our local farmers, and if you see Paul over there, he's the farmer that we like to buy from. Paul's absolutely fantastic. He breeds local and rare breed pork, so they're the cuts and the things that we like to actually buy from. So again, I'd recommend Paul, and I'd recommend James at Lamb Arnie. So after this, please go and say hello and tell them I said for you to come over. Okay, what we have here is a whole lamb. Lamb is basically, obviously from the sheep family, usually under 1 year old. You get hoggets that are 1 to 2 years old, and you get mutton that is pretty much 2 to 4 years old. Again, you'll get them over there from Lamb Arnie. I'm going to try and attempt to get this lamb into lamb kebabs and trying to butterfly a leg in the short space that we have. So I better start from here. First of all, we're going to try and take the legs off, and we're going to try and butterfly the legs. The legs are great for barbecuing. So just put this at the side. And this is the leg. Does look painful, but you can get a knife straight down the middle. I'm now going to try and bone this out and try and get it on a barbecue. First thing that really comes to mind is you do need sharp knives. If you don't have sharp knives, it is where accidents are actually caused. Now, I was lucky enough to actually go and see the knife sharpening man over there. If anybody's not been there, he's actually gave me one of these knife sharpeners. They're here, but it doesn't seem to want to come off. One of these. He sells them over in the knife thing. It's called the knife sharpening. Really simple to use. He's told me to do this. That's why he's just given me it. But basically, it's really great to get your knife sharp. It really is. So again, go and see the knife sharpening man. He'll be pleased to see you. Right, we'll take the lamb shank off. It does come off. We won't do anything with these today because it's not the sort of weather, but again, you buy a whole leg, take the lamb shank off, put it in the freezer. On cold winter's days, these are fantastic. Take out the H-bone, which is a little awkward bone, but it does come out quite easy. That's okay. Then we'll take this one bone out here. Then you're left with a leg of lamb, a butterflied leg of lamb. There's a small bone here that's called the patella bone. It's a very small bone, but it's basically called the knee. It's where the kneecap is. Right, what we'll do now is just butterfly the leg of lamb. going to try and get this on the barbecue as quick as we can, because it takes about 45 minutes to actually cook. But basically, that is a whole leg of lamb, which is butterfly. Absolutely fantastic on the barbecue. We're going to quickly make up a bit of a what we've got, which is a bit of sunflower oil. We've got a bit of garlic. So anybody that's allergic to garlic, probably I don't advise you to have this. Just need a couple of teaspoons. No teaspoons. Don't worry, we'll guess. Too late. Bit of ground allspice. Bit of black pepper. Somehow, I only bought this yesterday. Some Maldon sea salt.
Do you keep everything local, Tony?
We try and just keep as much local as possible. I mean, you know, with the lamb and with the pork and with poultry, it's all very easy, sort of like, you know, because there's some fantastic produce around. There really is. And we've got a bit of lemon zest as well. Some we done earlier. Don't want that one up there. Two zests of lemon. A little bit of thyme. I went that one up.
So
and
not
a little
only
bit of mint.
sorry, Tony. Not only do you obviously prepare all the meat, you know all the lovely kind of marinades and sauces and stuff.
Pretty much so, yeah. We sort of have quite a lot of barbecues at home and their sort of things, so we do practice quite a lot. I do most of the cooking in the house. My wife's there looking at me, and and we'll just smother it on in the best way we can in a short period of time. Ideally, this would be best to marinate overnight, but there you go. Now, what we're going to do is put some skewers in it. These things, metal skewers, will generate a bit of heat through. They act as some sort of conductor, so that helps the cooking process as well. Not too sure the science behind that, but any reason? But we'll get that on as quick as we can. And our friend Matt there is going to start cooking it for us. Cheers, Matt. Thank you. That should be ready in about 40 minutes, so that will be just ready for everyone to try. So we've got some beers and some other spirits to go with that fairly soon. Right, I'm going to quickly try and do some kebabs. Again, out of a leg of lamb, but you can do it out of the neck of lamb fillets, so that when we get time I can quickly show the rest of the carcass. But again, take off the lamb shank. That's okay. That's a lamb shank. Take out the H-bone again. I'm going to try and make a few kebabs. We have made a few that we done last night. Anyone that follows me on Twitter would have seen me tweet a few pictures of them. But this is exactly what we done last night. Right, Lou, if you want to make up a bit more bit of olive oil, a couple of tablespoons. And this one, we'll put a bit of lemon juice in. So again, bone out the leg of lamb. Always again, sharp knife. Keep the knife as sharp as you can. Same as with a steak knife. Stops any way of cutting yourself. Right, we're going to dice this up. A lot of people only put burgers and sausages on barbecue.